Purple gold, brighter than lampposts. Knicks cave rivals roast like prime toast. Brunson with the handles breaking Fortnites. Dagger shots serenade the New York Knicks. Charles Anthony towering beast and down low. Paint control, smash through the snow. Michael swatting dreams, our defense tight. Brooklyn Bridge jump, Michael height on sight. Knicks cave united, rally up the crew. Adenaubi lockdown, turn foes blue. From Manhattan to Queens, echoes of the chants. New York stand tall, we don't do can't.
What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. What's up, y'all? Going to Beantown. I said it before, I'm not a Nostradamus or whatever you want to call it, but my prediction came true. A lot of people was going with 5. I said 6. I actually called it. I said the New York Knicks would take game 1. Detroit would win game 2. We would go into Detroit and win 3 and 4. Come back to the Garden, and Detroit would take that game, and the Knicks will win on the Pistons court. That was my prediction. That's why I called that. That was the first video of the playoffs I made. And lo and behold, well, however the phrase go, we're going to Beantown, y'all. We're going to meet the Boston Celtics, a team that swept us during the regular season. And I don't think that's going to be results. We're going to get to that as the video winds down, and I'm going to give you my prediction for that series as well. And I know it's going to shock a lot of you, and I know y'all saying I'm kind of giving it away. Y'all just saying I'm saying what I'm saying because I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm telling you right now, it's going to be an outcome that nobody expected. All right? But I did. Remember, I gave you, what up, Nas? Nostalistic. I hope I'm pronouncing that Nostalistic. Congrats, my guy. You my guy, too. I'm not taking credit because the work ain't done yet, bro. We got to win the championship in order for me to be really ecstatic about this. But let's talk about these game, all these games have been so tight that it could have went any way. The New York Knicks could have been going home. But like I said, I predicted it. A lot of y'all, everybody knew the Knicks was going to win this series. I'm not going to say a lot of y'all. I believe Piston fans knew the Knicks was going to win this series. They just aren't ready. They're not ready yet. They're a decent team. They made an improvement from last year, made history because I think this was like the first time they won a playoff game in 15 tries. So they are an up-and-coming team. I'm not going to lie you. We'll have liked to see what kind of team they were if they had Jaden Ivey available. Who knows? Who knows how they see? Who knows where they would be in the standing if Ivey would have been healthy and not out for the season. But the Knicks took this game 116 to 113. They shot 48% from the field, 10 for 30 from downtown, 24 for 30 from the free throw line. Rebounds 43. We got I'm surprised when we won this game. If you look at the assists, we only had 18 assists. Usually the Knicks probably have average around 28, almost 30 assists. When we have 30 assists, we win the game. We definitely win the game. So bench points, 6 points to 31. This might be a problem when we get to Boston, but we're not going to talk about that until we talk about Boston. I know a lot of people are asking what is wrong with Miles McBride. I don't know, but if you look at his shooting, his offense is off, but his defense is somewhere right in the 96 point something. So I understand why Tibbs is keeping him on the court. It's for defense. We know who Tibbs is. So, but a lot of us want to see him hit the shot that we usually see him make. And he haven't been making that shot lately, and it's kind of disappointing, but we going to Boston, baby. Deuce is dirt? Nah, come on, man. I think he's gonna pick his game up in the Boston series. Deuce is an up and down type player, and not to mention he's playing out of position. As I said before, he's a shooting guard. He shouldn't be point guard, bringing the ball up. He should be catching and shooting. But I don't know. You could say that he had trouble because the defenders, the matchups. But Deuce is a very good, solid player. I liked him coming out of college. I followed him in college. I was surprised, even though I'm not trying to toot my horn, but even though I kind of predicted when the draft time, I was talking about McBride, Grimes. There was two players I seen the Knicks was drafting because where we was at in the draft and the players that was left. But McBride, I think he's going to step up in that Boston series. But let's talk about our man JB, Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch. What I say? Captain Clutch. Come on, man. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Don't worry. He's going to now, Nose. He's going to step up. Yo, I thought that game was over. I was ready to turn my TV off. I was cursing. I was mad. I was yelling at Tom Thibodeau, talking about why you putting this guy in. And Brunson did it again. But before we can get to Brunson, you got to give Mikal Bridges praises, because if it wasn't for that tap-in, off a Brunson missed shot, if it wasn't for that tap-in, where would we have been? Who knows? But look at that move, a Michael Jordan type. I'm not seeing that, and I hate Jordan because I'm a Knicks fan, but it reminded me of when Jordan did that move to, what's that guy in Utah? Was it Russell? And he just gave him that little shove. That was a Jordan-type shot move, man. That was a Jordan move. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it proudly. Jalen Brunson is the best Knick to ever play the game. The only thing Willis Reed and Clyde Frazier got over this man is a championship. And the way he's playing right now, I don't care, man. I think we're going to take Boston. So I'm going to give you, from day one, a lot of us, not I ain't gonna say me, a lot of people talked about them, what's it called? Mikal Bridges stepped up in this game, 25 points. Cat was gone. Cat was nowhere in sight, 10 points for the whole game. We're going to talk about Cat in the end of this video. But like I said, Mr. Clutch, the best New York Knicks player ever. The only thing he doesn't got over Clyde and Willis Reed is a championship. And once he get that championship, best Knicks player ever. Carmelo Anthony. People still talking about Carmelo Anthony. I love Carmelo when he was here, but he's no way compared to this man. I couldn't compare Carmelo to this man. Melo did some great things, but Melo didn't do the things that Brunson done since coming here. And I'm not going to say Melo had a better team. At one point, Melo did have a better team. We had Jason Kidd. We had all the old guys, and we won in that 50-game series. Went to the player finals, got knocked off by the Spurs. He had a decent team. So now it's time for Brunson to lead this team to an NBA Finals. And I think he can do it. I know everybody talk about Boston. I know we looking at Cleveland. I'm not worried. As long as we got this man, a man that can do this, come back from injury after injury and put up numbers that, man, listen, when was the last time you seen a player do the things that Jalen Brunson done on the basketball court? And he's wearing a Knicks uniform. God damn it. You hear what I say? He's wearing a Knicks uniform. When was the last time we seen a Knicks player perform the way this man performed? The doubters, the haters, he just overcome everything. Man, listen, I know the Mavericks, Dallas is like, I know Dallas fans, I know when they watched Brunson, they lost Luka. They are beside themselves to see my man Brunson do what he's doing, knowing that they could have signed this man for like $50 million for like 3 years. That's the thing about it. Brunson wasn't asking for a lot of money when he was with Dallas. He just wanted to return, and they let him go. And I'm damn glad they did, because the Knicks got a real contending team. Now, there's been rumors about Knicks making trades, Giannis, Kevin Durant, and there was a sighting of Antetokounmpo in New York walking around with his wife yesterday. I mean, his season just ended, and he was in New York shopping or touristing. You know what I'm saying? And tourist ship is down right now in New York, and he was here in New York. So I don't know. Off season is gonna be crazy for the New York Knicks. I know a lot of people want the Knicks to make moves financially. I know we got to make trades because the payroll the Knicks got, we're going to have to make trades. But it's something I want to talk about before I move on. Beasley's going to be a free agent next year. I'm not going to lie to you. If we could bring Payne in, we can bring Beasley in. And I think Beasley's a much better player than Shamet. Defensively, offensively, I'm about to say 3-point wise, offensively, 3-point, made the most 3 points, shots only behind, who was Donovan Mitchell, I think? No, excuse me, Anthony Edwards. And I was very surprised that that man did not win the 60th man in the war, because if you looked at his stats compared to Pritchard on the Boston Celtics, he shot way more threes, made more threes, played better defense, but that's a different story. But I'm not going to lie to you. I would take him on his team next year. He's on a 1-year deal. Even Schroeder, them are two players. If I was the New York Knicks, I would look at to come off our bench. Because if Beasley's on our bench, we know our bench is not going to be as mundane as they was. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks is doing their thing right now. First time in franchise history, the Knicks have won 3 straight road games in a single playoff series. The second time in franchise history, the Knicks won 3 straight road games in a single playoff year. 1999, 4 straight. The last time. How old was I? Either way, it was a long time ago, but I predicted this. And like now, I'm going to throw my prediction out there right now. And I'm telling you, the Knicks is taking this, and I'm giving y'all again another game 6. We beating Boston in 6. I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down right now. And I know Boston won the series 4-0, average of 16 points and better. Leading scorer with Jason Tatum, scoring 33 points, 5 points on the New York Knicks. But I'm going to tell you right now, the Knicks is going to take this series. And if we win this series, this is how it's going to go down. We win in game 1. Yes, you heard me. We win in game 1 Monday night. It's going to be a hard-fought game. The Knicks going to come out victorious. Then we're going to lose game 2. Come back to the Garden. We lose game 3, but we take game 4. We take game 4. And then we take game 5. So that put us in, and then we take game 6. And that's how we're going to do it, y'all. And that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. Write it down so y'all can come back if I'm wrong and hit me upside the head. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with taking accountability with what I said. I believe the Knicks is going to win the series against the New York Knicks. Against the Boston Celtics. Even though, if you look at the odds that the Knicks is facing right now, plus 500. That means they don't have no faith in this team, y'all. But we do. We do. No matter win or lose, the New York Knicks are the team I choose. So I'm telling y'all right now, don't let these stats, the experts is always, I'm not going to say always, but sometimes wrong. Majority times wrong. You know what I'm saying? They only expert because they played the game or they got the job. But Vegas, the stats, they're not giving the Knicks a lot of love, y'all. They're not giving us a lot of love, and I'm not worried. You know, although they had the Knicks to favor to beat the Detroit Pistons, the way that people was talking, they was talking like the Pistons was the better team. I know I made a video about asking. I was asking. I didn't say K was the better. I said if you look at the stats, one would say they was talking about how the Detroit Pistons was better. And if you watch this series, man, and if it wasn't on MSG, if it was on TNT or ESPN or Channel 7, it was no love for the New York Knicks. Every praise was for the Detroit Pistons. It was, for a Knicks fan, it was sickening. I was getting tired of hearing them talk about how good the Pistons are and what it took for them to get to where they at right now. Man, I got tired of it. But you know who else got tired of it? The New York Knicks. And they dealt with it. And they sent these guys packing, going fishing, going home. Going home in 6, as I said. And I'm telling you right now, they're taking the Boston Celtics out in 6. Nobody believe in this team. 6. The only series that's going 7 is the Cavs. That's going to be a hard-fought series, and the Knicks is going to 7. And as I watch this Boston series, I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna give you my prediction on how that game's going to go. But right now, I see the Knicks taking this series. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why, because Boston is not as physical as the Pistons are. And I said in my last video, it's going to be more of a finesse game. The last time we've seen them play, they really took advantage of Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. And Mitchell Robinson was just coming back from injury. I think Mitchell Robinson only played in one game against Boston. So I think the Knicks are going to come out on a totally different game plan. Well, I'm hoping Tom Thibodeau come out with a totally different game plan. I'm hoping to see I'm hoping to see more of our bench, more guys. We got the matchup. Holiday, he might be. I know he was banged up. I know Tatum was banged up, but with the day's rest coming back, they should be all right. So this is going to be a hard fought series, but this is going to be a series that the Knicks are going to take in 6, and everybody's going to be surprised. Nobody's going to think they're not going to know what hit them. They're not. Now let's talk about the leaders. Jason Tatum's averaging 31 points. Brunson is averaging 31 points. You know what I'm saying? Points per game, the Knicks is 106. Let's just go to the full stats, y'all. When you look at the stats, the Knicks is averaging more points than the Celtics in the playoffs. We average 108 points per game. One could say they was playing against Orlando Magic. Magic is a very physical team. So with the Knicks not being as physical as the Magic, maybe Boston will have a better offensive output. Who knows? When you come to rebound, about even. They grab 42, we grab 40. Assists, about even. They 26 a game, we 19.8, so we basically 26 a game. Steals, we average 8.8, where they average 8. So everything is about even. Even though the Knicks beat them in blocks, we average 5.7 to their 4.8. This is almost a mirror team looking at one each other when you look at the stats. You know what I'm saying? Almost 13 turnovers apiece a game. Field goal percentage, 45 to 46.9. 3-point percentage, 37.8 to 36.5. And we know Boston loves to shoot the 3 ball, so the Knicks going to really have to defend that ball. And that's going to be the Achilles heel for the New York Knicks, stopping Boston from making them 3-point shots. That's what the Knicks got to do. They got to stop them from making the 3-point shots. And if we can do that, we're going to win this series, as I said. And we're going to win this series in 6 games. Trust me. Now, this is coming to the end of the video. Not going to be long. I didn't make a video for the last 2 games because I've been under the weather. My doctor prescribed me some medication. The medication is, I'm not a big guy that take drugs, you know what I'm saying, other than Mary Jane. Medication, man. I didn't know medication can have you so woozy at times. But yeah, I'm back. And let's get to Karl Anthony Towns. Cat scratcher fever. I was arguing all day with this cat on JoJo, somebody on Twitter all day about Cat. And a lot of people was talking about how docile, let's be real, how docile Cat is, not really demanding the ball. And my thing is, as a big man, you shouldn't really have to demand the ball. The point guard should be giving you the ball. The coach should be drawing up plays for you. Like watching Kay and Doran. I just wish that we can work our bigs like that. You know, them alley-oop dunks. It's fun to watch. It opened a lot of things up for the Pistons. And I was just hoping that, we would have more of a live party, you know what I'm saying? Live party with this Knicks. Like, we need to get Mitchell Robinson. In the last couple of games, his hands has been a little shaky, but we need to get Mitchell Robinson the ball more, especially when he's down in the post. Boston, we're on a new series now. But a lot of times we had the advantage in height, and the Knicks did not take advantage of the situation when they brought in Paul Reed and we had Mitchell Robinson or Cat. And that's the thing about with Cat. A lot of people want to see him down in the paint, but that's not who he is. Granted, he's 7 foot and he should be down there beasting cats. But that's not who he is. Tibbs know his game. So this is why I said Tibbs have to draw up plays. We're going to win this series against Boston. I think Towns, I'm not gonna lie to you, Towns and McBride, I'm worried about. But I'm still convinced that the New York Knicks can come out a winner in this series. I know the 4-game sweep in the regular season, but that's the regular season. And when you start the playoff, it's a whole different ball game. And the one advantage the Knicks are gonna have over Boston is that they're gonna be overconfident. And that's when we can hit them where it hurts. When that confidence, They're going to come into the game thinking they already got this series. The fans is going to be yelling they got this series. But when we take game one, you're going to hear a lot of different talk. Some people want to talk about, oh, it's only game one. But no, when the Knicks take game one, I'm telling y'all right now, that's going to be the start of the downfall of the Boston Celtics defending their championship. And I know y'all think I'm smoking, and I know y'all might say, man, you still on the medication that the doctor prescribed for you. Nah, bro. The Knicks is taking the Boston Celtics out. We're going to meet the Cavs, and that's going to be a series. I'm going to be honest with you. That's going to be hard pressed to kind of predict. I did say in early videos that I think the Pacers might give the Cavs a run for their money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, it would be spectacular to meet the Pacers going in the Eastern Conference Finals after what they did to us last year. Man, that would be spectacular. That would be one of the best matchups I could ask for the New York Knicks, other than meeting the Minnesota Timberwolves in the NBA Finals, and we playing against Julius Randle. Man, would that be a series? Man, I don't care. The NBA TV ratings would be off the charts. Because even if you're a Knick hater, you're going to watch that. You're going to want to see how an ex-player come back and handle a team that disbarred him. Well, this was a great series. I knew the Knicks was going to come out on top. I predicted it in Game 6. I'm telling y'all right now, I know y'all don't believe me, but I'm telling you right now, the Knicks is taking the series against Boston in 6. We winning Game 1 in Boston. Boston coming to the New York Garden. They're going to take Game 2. We're going to go to Boston. We're going to win Game 3. You hear me? We're going to win Game 3. We're going to win they're going to lose Game 3. Game 4. We're going to take Game 5 back at the Garden. And then we're going to take Game 6 back at the other Garden. And the Knicks will advance to the Eastern Conference Final for the first time in over 13, 14, well, put it a decade, because I don't have the exact number, but years. We're on our way there, y'all. I'm letting y'all know we're on our way there. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.